Welcome to the very first Midsummer festivities. Both at Cap Lila and together with everybody.
Yes.
Because we have never celebrated Midsummer with you, and we realized this year. And we both said, well, we're gonna have to go to the off-grid cabin, carry all of this up to have a feast. And we have done our very best preparing this Swedish feast. Every year, right around the summer solstice, something magical happens in Sweden. It's Midsummer, a joyful tradition that brings people together to celebrate light, nature, and community. Think flower crowns, maypole dancing, and a table full of food, all under a sky that never really gets dark. But beyond the pickled herring and frog dances, Midsummer is about pausing to enjoy the long days and everything they represent: renewal, warmth, and the simple beauty of summer. It's like Sweden's unofficial national day, one of the most beloved holidays of the year. We got so many good things.
Oh, yeah.
This is basically what you would have on a midsummer feast, isn't it?
Yeah, a part of it.
Give or take
Probably
50
a
items.
little bit more, but
Okay, I'm sitting here holding our beautiful cake. If we put that aside, we're going to give you a quick tour of what we have. And we're also going to show you how Christopher made all of this. First of all, we have pickled herring, sill. Incredible. Cheese, a pie, ägghalvor with skagen and some sort of roe.
yeah,
Tunnbrödsrullar.
yeah. Smoked salmon, gravad lax.
And then skagenröra.
Yes.
Oh, wait, we've forgotten like half of the feast. Wait a minute. Eat your egg. I'll be back.
Yeah.
While many Swedes head to the countryside or their summer cottages to celebrate, we're doing the same, just with a Svalbard twist. We're here in our remote cabin, surrounded by mountains, melting snow, and the midnight sun. It's not your typical setting, but it's ours, and it's just as magical for what many Swedes consider the most important day of the year, Midsummer, or as we call it, Midsommar. As you probably know, I'm Swedish and Christopher is Norwegian but grew up in Sweden, so this is a celebration close to both of our hearts. Before I show you what we've prepared for this feast, let's take a look at what Midsummer is actually all about. If you watched last week's video, you might have been wondering what we had in our backpacks, since I had to go up and down twice to bring everything up. It was the Midsummer food. Well, part of it. It's just so heavy to carry up here, but we were like, it's Midsummer, we're at the cabin, we're gonna celebrate this. It was worth the pain. Like any proper Swedish celebration, Midsummer revolves around the table. This feast is part of the classic smörgåsbord, a buffet-style spread that dates back to the 1800s and is also a staple during Christmas and Easter. It's all about variety, seasonal ingredients, and enjoying the moment together. Midsummer's roots go back to pre-Christian pagan times when the summer solstice was celebrated to honor fertility, the sun, and the power of nature. Rituals involving fire, greenery, and even spells were common, meant to bring good harvests and protect against bad spirits. Over time, Christian influences blended in, but in Sweden, Midsummer remained mostly a secular and nature-centered celebration.
I'm going to start to do the pancake cake. And originally, you have some kind of strawberry cake on Midsummer. Strawberry, that's probably the most classic one in different ways. But we don't have an oven, so it's going to be a pancake cake because that's it. That is easy to do here, and we have all the flavors we need in that. So I'm going to start with the pancake batter. As you live here, like we don't have any milk up here. We buy 1 liter or something, but then I have this milk powder that I use, and it's actually quite okay. So then I take, I start with that, and I use a scale, of course. And this gets milk in the end, so it's quite nice. wasabi. Är inte det här inkopplat? Okay, plan B. This is broken. I bought a new one, but it doesn't work. So I have to leave that one back to the store. Do it classic. If I'm gonna whisk it, I probably will take a bigger. So when I go for a pancake batter, I use 600 grams of milk, 250 grams of regular flour, 3 eggs, and a little bit of salt. That's it. So it's Swedish pancakes, of course. Swedish pancakes are quite similar to crepes, but with more color in it. And many times you have a little bit sugar in it as well. Salt and sugar. And no baking powder and nothing. A little bit of salt. This is gonna be for like dessert, so we're gonna take some sugar in it. Right flavor. In the pancake batter, take some butter in it. And I melt that butter inside. I don't know, maybe 50 grams. It's like 3 tablespoons something ish. It's not that important how much you take or how less. Butter is good, so it's gonna taste good. Just melt that one. And 1 year ago, I asked my mother to check if I still had my iron pans, and I had it in some store unit. So she sent it up to me, and it was a couple of pans, and this is a classic pancake pan. We're gonna use that one. So when this butter is melted, I just pour it down. Then it's ready to go.
Word of the day is back, and today's word is hyttetur, which means cabin trip. Babbel is back sponsoring another video, which is perfect timing because this is the season of travel. And learning a few words or phrases in the local language can make your trip so much more personal and so much more fun. Babbel is one of the world's top language learning apps created by over 650 language experts. Their lessons focus on real practical conversations, so you can feel confident chatting about things like food, directions, weather, or even your hyttetur plans. One of my favorite parts of using Babbel is how easy it is. You have plenty of levels and different topics to choose from. And one of my favorite things from the beginning has been the tongue twisters, and I still love doing those. Klocka på Ringerike, Ringerike, därför måste Ringerike flytta till Romerike. Nailed it! So whether you're off on your own hyttetur or visiting somewhere new this summer, Babbel is such a great way to feel more connected. Click my link below or scan the QR code to get 60% off your Babbel subscription. Also let me know what language you want to learn in the comments, and let's head back to the Midsummer festivities.
When you do pancakes and it's time to flip them, you can see when it's coming a little bit crusty on the side here, and it bubbles, of course. But the most important is the crust you see here on the outside. The first pancake though always get a little bit, let's say, they're starting to lose a little bit here. Then you can just, still some time more. And it's still kind of doughy in the middle, then it's better to wait. Starting to get some color here. Yeah, a little bit. See, the crust is starting to come here on the edges. Perfect. I always make a good pancake from the start. I don't know about others, but not bad.
Flip it! Flip it! Oj, forgot. Wait. Oh! It's okay, I got it. Okay. Wait, there should be a better way of doing it. I feel like that's okay. Okay, wait. There!
No. Eller vänta, det är ju kanske inte så smart. The tjuvjo. Put them here. Gonna cool the pancakes down a bit so we can put some cream, whipped cream, and the strawberries on them. We have to put it here so we can see them because the birds, the tjuvjo, the thief-jo is over there, and they are thief. So if we put them too far from the house, they're gonna steal it. 100%. Det är inte lite grillkål. Getting some grillkål, what is it? Charcoal, and some explosive, some fire starter. So this is our little barbecue here. It's a super small one, but it's enough for a barbecue at the cabin at least. It's working fine. Take some coal. And of course the coal I drove out in the winter time. Don't need that much of it. And a little bit of fire starter here. Tändvätska. I'm gonna let that sit for, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, and then we start it. So if you are in a cabin and you don't have a like an oven, you can actually use this one. Working fine for some things. Vi fortsätter laga mat va?
Jag ser det här, Grim. Ja, ser det.
At the heart of the meal are fresh new potatoes, färskpotatis, boiled with dill and served with a generous spoonful of butter. These little golden gems are a highlight of the season. They're harvested just before reaching full maturity, which means the potatoes are smaller, more tender, and have delicate paper-thin skins. Their fresh, earthy flavor is the perfect match for just about everything else on the table. Another must-have is pickled herring, or sill, which comes in all kinds of flavors. Classic onion, mustard, dill, even curry or garlic. Sampling a bit of each is almost a ritual in itself, and everyone has their personal favorite or hates them all. It's definitely a very acquired taste. Alongside the herring, you'll usually find cured salmon, gravlax, Swedish meatballs, boiled eggs with roe, sour cream, crisp bread, cheese, and maybe even a chive butter or two. It's a delicious blend of salty, creamy, and fresh flavors that feel like summer on a plate. And then there are the tunnbrödssnittar, small rolled up bites made from soft flatbread filled with things like salmon and cream cheese or shrimp salad, or even roast beef and horseradish. They're simple to make, easy to share, and always one of the first things to disappear from the table. A perfect little midsummer appetizer.
I'm now making a Swedish classic tunnbrödsrulle. And then we have like smoked salmon and some rumme, but it's supposed to be gräddfil, and a little bit of Philadelphia in it. And horseradish, that's the most important part. Horseradish, I really like in it. And smoked salmon, the two ingredients that are most. And then we use tunnbröd, but we didn't have tunnbröd, so we're gonna use potatislefsar, lumpe, to make this one. And it works fine. It's super tasty. And the most important is that it is a soft bread and thin, of course.
Okay, so another staple on this buffet feast is a pie. What's it called? A pie. A pie!
Especially Västerbotten pie.
Yes, it's supposed to be Västerbottenost pie, which is a sort of cheese pie. Not a sweet pie, it's a food pie. So we don't have either the cheese and we don't have any way to make the pie. So we bought a pie. We're gonna cook this on the barbecue, which I think should work great. Christopher, you said something about folia.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have this wonderful
We can say we can put it under.
Under?
Some extra protection.
Okay. On barbecue.
Yes, and then the lid on. Lit.
Lid.
Lid.
D. Et voila!
All the coal are on that side, so put the pie on this side. As
Huh?
much. No, towards you. Towards you. Yes, yeah.
So, look at that.
Perfect.
Perfect. How long do I leave the pie here for?
I don't know.
Eternity?
Half an hour.
Okay. Okay. Bye pie.
Oj, det var äckligt. Svalbard version of a midsummer cake.
This is like half the point of Midsummer. We will be cheering with water, just so you know. But we will show you just how often a cheers will come about. Because this is a day of drinking and eating. Unfortunately, a lot of drinking. Grim, Grim, your ears, you're just gonna stand there looking at us the entire time? Okay, you can stay there. Anyway, so that's why we need these. So we're gonna have to start the festivities with a cheers. We will have water
Yeah.
served this way. And you see, not only do you cheers, you sing a little song every time. And we're gonna have to do at least one. We're gonna have to do the most common one. Because it's part of this. Do you want me to sing it?
Yeah, I don't know any.
Helan går.
Helan går, sjung hoppar la lej. Helan går, sjung hoppar la lej.
Skål.
Och den som inte helan tar den heller inte han får. Och helan går,
Skål.
sjung hoppar la lej. Skål.
Skål.
A nice drink of water. Grim, you didn't enjoy that.
Nej.
You did not enjoy that. Are you gonna...
Det där var inget fisigt för öronen.
Okay, so here we have egg skagen. I must say that this indent thing, very smart. See gott? I'm gonna give this. Let's give everything a score. Just like of how important it is on Midsummer. I'd say this is a solid 6 out of 10 important.
Yeah, probably. I haven't celebrated since probably I was 20. So it's quite a long time ago I was celebrating that.
So I celebrated a lot, especially in my 20s. I have not celebrated since moving to Svalbard because Midsummer is not a thing in Norway. So there's no flower crowns, there's no dancing around. No. But I think that we're going to have a proper party at home where we do the whole thing with flower crowns and everything because it is one of the better celebrations that we have. It's also insanely important to the Swedes, let's be honest.
Another iconic part of Midsummer is the flower crown. Almost every woman, and plenty of men and children too, spend part of the day weaving wildflowers and greenery into wreaths to wear on their heads. It's not just for decoration though. Traditionally, flower crowns were symbols of fertility and renewal. And flowers aren't just for wearing. One of the most well-known Midsummer traditions is the 7 flowers legend. On Midsummer night, you're supposed to pick 7 different types of wildflowers and place them under your pillow. If you do it right, you'll dream of your future partner. It's one of many old rituals once believed to harness the night's special magic. Walking barefoot in the dew was said to bring good health, and people would often dry their bouquets to keep their powers through the long winter. Now, a little side note. Picking flowers is actually illegal here on Svalbard since the tundra is protected, so we're skipping that part today.
Chop them up. Remember, we're drinking water, but I'm gonna simulate it just like we were doing the real thing. I'm gonna give you another song this time. Skål.
Skål.
Aye,
Right.
refreshed. This one?
Yes, tunnbrödsrulle. The horseradish makes it.
Yes, with these, not only should we have the Swedish tunnbröd, which is a little bit different, but I must say that I really like the potatoey taste of this. It works very well.
A bit food.
So you can make any sort of pie. We did not have that in our backpack.
The most you do is Västerbotten pie. That's the super classic one. Västerbotten, and it's a Swedish cheese.
Incredible.
It's really good. It's like they call it as like the Swedish parmesan.
Oh. So we have store-bought pie that we cooked on the barbecue.
Yes.
This pie is so good.
It's okay.
Absolutely love it. Dim, du kan smaka. I have a feeling you would love this pie. What is this sorcery? Now, sill. So these are Norwegian sill. Oh, wait. Top them up, honey. You're going to like this one. So in Sweden, I am from Gothenburg. Christopher is from kind of Stockholm. So this one goes out to the rivalry that is between our cities. I think my dad taught me this one. Hela Stockholm står i lågor. Hurra, hurra, hurra! Must be my dad. God damn. Okay,
Yes.
sill.
Well, this can.
Okay, first we can just do sill straight up. So this is Norwegian sill, right?
Yeah, it's the same.
Is it?
It's just the same.
I would say that as a Swede, it has to be Abbas sill. But just like the pop band, we have a seafood company. Same importance. Oh, this one smells nice. This I hated for a very long time. This needs adult taste buds. It really does.
No,
Yeah, this is nice.
let's try.
10 out of 10. Good consistency, nice flavor. Okay, so we have one that is just in pickled-ish, whatever you call it. Then we have one which is in kind of like a sour cream. Usually a good favorite. This is good for beginner. This is a beginner pickled herring. And then we have mustard pickled herring, which is also part of the advanced category, I would say. Because not only do you have the pickled taste, you also have mustard and dill. Come on. It's like, it takes a lot to convince somebody that this is a good idea. But it is. It's great. What do you think?
Yeah, we're good, all three. But I'm not a super fan of mustard. Mustard sill. Mustard herring.
Norwegian people know what's up. These are good.
This one was best.
Yeah, really, really nice. Okay, mustard. How do we even explain the taste to anybody? The fish is very grainy.
Oh.
It's very weird. Yeah, I don't know how to convince anybody to eat this, to be honest. But you have to try it. It's amazing. Pickled herring for the win. This is the other sort of salmon, not smoked. It's kind of towards the pickled family.
It's just cured with salt and sugar. And this one, the taste of it is akkevitt.
Oh.
It's a little bit of Norwegian schnapps.
Okay. Importance, 10 out of 10 importance on a midsummer table.
Sill.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's like the main. If there's no sill, you can go home.
But
make the
sill, you
rules.
can have only sill. That's if you only have sill, then it's midsummer.
Oh,
Extra
I have a song for you. Bing, ling, 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 ling. Top them up, maestro. There's a good thing this is water. Remind you again, it's water. This song suits this meal. Sillan hon går I havet bland torsk och makrill. Ja, sillan hon går I havet bland torsk och makrill. Hon mår inte illa av det, har det surt när hon vill. Hon mår inte illa av det, har det surt när hon vill.
Skål!
Skål! Wonderful. That's all of the songs that I know, so... Anymore.
The sill was really good.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I was.
I'm very surprised.
I need to
Call the government.
buffet
Tell them about this.
buffet myself on this.
Goodness me, what a beautiful feast. Okay.
I only know one.
Oh!
Hep hep. So,
That was a great one. That's a great one. Oh, Grim, can I offer you some of this, maybe? Salmon is good for the skin and the brain and the hair and the nails and the eyes. It's actually midsummer today, just so you know. We're celebrating this on midsummer, of course. It's a whole thing. We planned for this.
yes, that's
And
nice.
here on Svalbard, we have a beautiful 4 degrees. And the wind,
Oh, a little bit.
icy wind. Yeah, the wind is, minus 10 degrees today.
The wind from the north.
Yeah,
Nordanvind.
yeah, that's the one.
That's the one.
Next year, I will have a flower crown. I'm thinking of figuring out how to make one in Lego. Yeah. Okay, rank everything. Sill gets more than 10 out of 10 from me. Very impressed by the taste.
Oh, this one was super good.
The horseradish.
Ja.
So if we were on a celebration on the mainland right now, we would start the day with this at like 1. And then you would go and do the dancing around the midsummer pole with randomers, with just people in your community. Usually it's like the one big field in the area that they just put up a midsummer pole and then anybody can come and join, and there's music, dancing, especially for the kids, they do specific dances. And then you would go back home after like an hour, and then you would continue eating and drinking. And then you party out the day. When I was 20, Lord. But
And
it
I
was,
think many people barbecue in the nighttime.
yes, yeah. So basically a whole entire day of partying and hanging out with your friends and singing and dancing. And it is one of the most joyous days in Sweden. It really is. Find a better day where people love life as much as they do on midsummer.
No.
But I think it's good to keep this to water. That's what the big difference here. Top me up, sir.
Good.
Let's see if he likes sill. Our son got to try. Är du redo, Grim? För din första sillbit? Oh my gosh. He's like, yep, that's the one. We thought that he would think that this is danger food because it really does look and smell slightly suspicious.
Humble.
That's our polar bear guard. He looks this way. How excited are you to be back at the cabin?
Oh, so nice to be here.
To start the summer season like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I think it's going to be a great summer.
Yes. Convinced.
Because you get so relaxed out here.
It's like the rest of the world doesn't exist.
You're all alone.
Have we heard about any polar bears in the area lately? It was a few weeks ago last time, right?
No, at least.
It's good.
I think it's...
You
Yeah,
know-
I haven't heard anything about... I think in the summertime, especially in the beginning of the summer, I think they go to the glaciers and try to go to the ice to fish, eller hunt.
I was just going to say, they don't have much of a reason to be here.
No,
There are no glaciers nearby.
yeah, that's good. It's a good place for that because it's no glaciers and it is some seals here, of course. But when you don't have the glacier, the
not
polar
much to
bears, no,
Your little coldy cat?
cold on my hands. It's a bit cold.
Yeah, I'm sitting in the sun here. Okay, we are going to continue this party of Midsummer inside.
Yes.
Bring our cake, get some coffee. What a midsummer, Christopher.
Yeah,
It has been a feast and a half.
it's the first midsummer on Svalbard that I celebrate.
Oh, same with me. Same. I'm very, very curious about this cake. This is nice. Oh, doesn't that look nice? I also love that, it's pancakes. It's the most simple cake ever. I feel like this is like when I've told you before, my mom, when she made a cake for us when we were really young, she just bought a packet of vanilla ice cream and turned it upside down and put M&Ms on it. Because we didn't know the difference. We absolutely loved it. It was the best. It was for birthday parties, right? I think that was very, very smart. I feel like this has the same effort, although this took so long. But just pancakes.
It didn't took like super long. But
In my world, this was an absolute eternity. But it feels like the same kind of like nice simplicity.
no,
What was the... did you use the milk powder in the pancakes as well?
yeah.
You can't even notice. That's concerning. But also, 1 liter of milk means carrying 1 kilo. Just think about that. That's why it's not happening, right?
And 60 grams of milk on the milk powder. 60 grams milk powder give you 1 liter.
Nice!
Yeah.
The strawberries, even though not fresh, great. What's your verdict? You just ate and was quiet.
It was good.
You can have a cooking show, but you can't have an eating show. It was good. That's all we have.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, it was good.
It was good.
I liked it. Maybe I should take some more.
Yes, you have all of this to eat because it's either you or the birds. They're eating like kings and queens today out there. We just gave them a little small piece of pie. I'm very curious to see if they like salmon.
No.
Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe maybe. What we're doing next week, we don't know. We might be here at the cabin. or we might be at home, or we might be here, or we might be at home. Who knows? We will see you guys next week.
Ja.
Thank you for watching. It's Midsummer Feast.
Bye bye.
Nej. Aj! Så hårt. Bye bye.